Hey guys, it's Kelly and I am back with job number 5. So after my 4th job, I thought I still want to be a hairstylist, but I do not want to work at a hair salon right now. And I also don't want a job where I have to find rides. And so I started looking around in my neighborhood for a job, and I saw the local dine-in Pizza Hut. And even as a teenager, Pizza Hut had such good memories in my heart for me, because when I was a little girl, they would have this all-you-can-eat pizza night, and we would go there as a family and meet my dad's friends and their families, and my dad and his friends would have contests on how much pizza they could eat. That was super fun. I also have always loved their salad bar. And then I remember when pan pizza came out and the waitress would come over with this big pan of hot pizza and then carefully serve you your own slice of pan pizza. That brought me joy as a child. And I love to read. If you know Pizza Hut, then you should know the connection, because Pizza Hut, when I was little, had this program called Book It, where if you read a certain amount of books, they would give you a free personal pan pizza. Okay, full disclosure, I can read like nobody's business, and I love to read. And if I have nothing else to do, I can just speed through books so fast. When I was a little girl, I would just read and read and read and read. And I would get those Book It certificates so much that the local Pizza Hut was like, "Little girl, are you really reading all of those books?" And I was like, "Yes, I am." So I loved Pizza Hut. I loved the Book It program. And when they hired me, I was just incredibly happy. I really wanted to be that waitress that brought you over the pan pizza and served you your own slice of pizza and brought joy to other children. So the manager told me that I was not waitress material. What that really meant was I was not his girlfriend or one of his girlfriend's friends, because that's who all the waitresses were. So I was the cashier. So if you came in and said, "I ordered 2 large pizzas and my last name is this," like, "Here you go, here are your pizzas." That's basically what I did. And I took orders, and I had a couple tricks up my sleeve. Like, I knew this phone number that no one would ever answer in the evening. So guess what I did? I would put that phone number on an order with a pizza that me and my friends wanted. And then at the end of the evening, no one had picked up that pizza, and we just couldn't get a hold of the people that had that number. And then I would say to my boss, "Should we just throw it away?" And he's like, not unless you want to take it home." And I'm like, "I guess I'll just take it home." And you wouldn't believe how popular you are when free food is on the table. Free food really brings the friends to the yard. So yeah, I loved working there also because it was unlimited breadsticks, unlimited soda, and that was at a time in my life where I could eat all the breadsticks and soda I want and not have to worry about any ramifications. So there were a couple spots where I would get kind of annoyed there. So they had a jukebox, and the jukebox had mostly old, tired songs that no one wanted to listen to, and it had one popular song by this group called Belle Biv DeVoe, and they had this song in the 90s called Poison. You may have never even heard of it now, but definitely YouTube it, and I'll try to put it in the comments. So anyway, Poison was super popular. So anytime somebody would come in that was young or hip or cool or thought they were young and hip and cool, they would put that song on. Anytime someone came in that just wanted any kind of current song, they would put that song on. And that song would play all night. And that is like, that's above my threshold of things I can take. Okay, that's it. That's my breaking point. I could not take that song any longer because it would just play and play and play and play because you'd come in and not know it had just played. And sometimes I'd tell customers, oh no, you don't need to put that song on. You're good because it's going to play anyway. And they're like, okay, no, we're going to put that song on because we love it and it's our song and it's our favorite. Like, all right, just ruin my evening. So I asked the manager, is there any way, seriously, any way that we can get any other songs in the jukebox? And he was like, why? And I'm like, because that song is on all night. And he's like, so customers aren't complaining. And I was like, what if the customers did complain? And he's like, well, then I guess I'd have to do something about it. So for the next week or so, maybe a couple weeks, I got my friends to call there at like all different times with all sorts of different complaints about, from the level of, I just came in to pick up my pizza and I come there all the time to pick up pizza and that song is always playing, till drastic, like I'm never going to come there again unless you do not change the music in your jukebox. I did that. And so then after a week or two, all of a sudden I came to work one day and there was a jukebox machine guy there and he was putting in new songs. Imagine that. And I said to the manager, oh, I thought you weren't going to get any new songs. And he's like, well, customers keep on complaining, so we really need new songs. Like, yeah, that was me. So this is the first time I'm coming public with it. So yeah, don't hate me. So I loved working there. Loved working there. Loved Pizza Hut, loved their pizza until my last day. So there was this guy that made the pizzas, a few years older than me, in his 20s, from Guatemala, didn't speak a lot of English. And one day I was putting stuff away from the salad bar. And full disclosure, something else that I did was one time I was putting stuff away from the salad bar, or refilling stuff actually, and I had a lot of change in my hand and I dropped some change into the Thousand Island dressing. And well, whoever got that change, consider that a free gift from me. Anyway, I am digressing because I don't really want to tell you this because it's embarrassing. But I was putting stuff away from the salad bar and this guy, he came back there and pushed me up against the wall and tried to kiss me and touch my breasts. And I was like, no, dude, I'm not interested in you. And he just backed off. And he's like, yeah, you are. You're always looking at me. Well, he said that in broken English, but basically along those lines. And I'm like, no, I am not interested in you. And he just got so confused. And I told some other people to tell him in Spanish that I was not interested in him. And he was just so confused, but was just like, psh, and said something along the lines of, he didn't want me anyway. Yep. Classic. So the next day I told the manager, and the manager gave me tons of busy work. Like, I had to take oil and oil the bottoms of the tables to make them look shiny, because people care about table legs. And I had to do so many things. And then at the end of doing all that, the manager said, I've thought about it, and that guy makes really good pizzas. And you're fired. And I'm like, but, and he's like, you were probably leading him on. I probably was. Not. Whatever. So anyway, I left. And then after that, I had to go to other Pizza Huts to get my pizza, because I'm not going to lie, I love Pizza Hut. And I didn't call the police on that guy because he stopped. You know, he thought I was interested in him. It was a language communication, and that was a little too forward in my opinion, but he did back off. And yeah, but that's not going to dull my love for Pizza Hut. I loved Pizza Hut then, loved it as a child. I love it now. In fact, I am going to make a video of me going to Pizza Hut for the lunch buffet, for dinner, and I'm going to call Pizza Hut and see if they will run a book it program for me and a few of my friends. So stay tuned, see what happens next, see if I can get this target off my back for creepy men, see what I do, see if Pizza Hut says yes about the adult Book It program. Subscribe, like my channel, and thanks for watching. Bye!